It's not just any screen. It's a mega screen! On the mega screen! Oh, I put mage screen. Rename. It's actually funnier because mage is a fantasy type thing, and it's if you're a nerd like me, that gets even funnier. All right. Gosh. It's 6:46 on a Sunday morning right now, and this is how I start my days is with a Red Bull, my medication, and recording first thing in the morning. I love it. This is how I start my day. This is a good way to start your day because it starts out on a positive note. I'm on really good energy right now. Even though my morning starts out with anxiety, waking up thinking of things that could go wrong, that are going wrong, whatever's up in my mind at that moment. I know that once when I'm up, I can take control back of my mind. Because my mind kind of goes into this restless state, like every once in a while, where there are things going on in my life that cause me angst, which I'm sure everybody can attest to and relate to. And my mind just wants to sit there and dwell on those things too much. So I proactively now try to get my mind off of those things. And that's the thing that most psychiatrists and most therapists and everyone's going to try and tell you to do. Get your mind off of things. Find something that makes you happy. And that's the hard thing is a lot of people just distract themselves. They're not actually trying to look for something that makes them happy. If you're binge watching all those true crime TV series, you're just letting your mind sit there and wander and think and dwell. And unfortunately, you're filling your mind with a lot of negative thoughts while you're sitting there and mindless, you know, wandering. I try to live it. I try to be that example every single day. And it's hard because you have to put yourself in that mindset every single morning when you wake up. And you have to keep control of your mind and think on that throughout the day. You can't just let your mind wander off because once when your mind starts to wander, sometimes it's hard to wrangle it back in. All that to say that I got my monitor that I wanted and I'm setting it up here and I am so elated that I got it because it's what I actually want. It's not what I need. Nobody needs a 45-inch ultra wide LG monitor. I'm sure there's someone out there that actually does need that, but that's not me. I want this thing, and I got it because that's what I wanted. And you know what? I've always shopped and looked for good deals and bought things when they're on sale, but it was always the things that would just be the necessities, you know? So before this monitor, it was two monitors. I had two monitors side by side, and they were new, they were nice, but I could tell it's not what I want, you know? I'm still just settling for what works and not getting what I want. So that's what I've been working towards now is what do I want? And actually trying to get what I want. And that positive energy that I feel towards rewarding myself for the things I am doing. A lot to say that I got an ultra wide screen and now I can capture my games in ultra wide, which is exactly what I want to do. The screenshot that was on my background is one of the ships that I like to fly in game, and it's amazing that you can fly by that planet, and if you want, you can fly to that planet. You could land on that planet. You could walk around on the planet. You could land and put a vehicle on that planet and drive around on that planet. You could put a vehicle back on your ship and go back into space and leave that planet and fly over to another planet and land on that planet.